Hey friends, how you doing? It's Charles here, and today I want to talk about societal expectations of the disabled. Something that I will never understand is that we as a community are treated in such a way that we are expected to have nothing. No joy, no happiness, no health, nothing gratuitous because we are disabled. After I got injured, I needed confidence, and I decided to try to get confidence where I did when I was in high school, and that was the weight room. And I quit very soon for a lot of reasons. The biggest one was that internally I felt bad because I wasn't as strong as I used to be, and I couldn't quite get around the way I wanted to. So I'm not going to blame others for that. But close behind that reason was people disparaging me for wanting to go to the gym, saying, well, if you can't work, then why you want to work out? If you can't do leg day, then you don't need to be in the gym. If you can't do cardio, you don't need to be in the gym. Despite the fact that there are hundreds of pieces of equipment and many different ways to work out that we could easily access and use, we are expected to sit and wait and die if we can't contribute to society. And that was a big hurdle to me really living. That's what I did for a lot of time after I initially got injured. And, now it's dumbbells are the first part of every day. It doesn't matter if I'm in a lot of pain or a little bit. If I can work out for 2 hours and 15 minutes, I set aside 6 days a week that I work out. And if it's one of those days, I do it. I do it whenever I can get up, and I do it for however long I can. And I do it to the point that it's comfortable for me. And because of that, granted, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not a high level athlete, but I have reversed my diabetes. I built confidence and I built strength that adds to functionality. I can pick myself up off the floor now. I can use mobility aids a lot easier. And so my time here with these dumbbells is not wasted, not by a long shot. And we need to recognize these things that hinder us from living full lives. Because like I said, a lot of us we're just sitting around waiting to die, not trying anything because we feel like we don't deserve it. Yeah, I am a big nerd. I collect comic books. I collect action figures. And you have people that get upset about that. Or you're living off the government. You don't deserve to collect stuff. For one, that living off the government is a misnomer for a couple of reasons. There is next to no disability fraud because anybody who's been through the system knows how freaking hard it is to receive disability benefits. There are more people waiting for disability benefits that are legitimately disabled than you would imagine. Most people have to go through appeals processes. I didn't. I was fortunate in that way. And so, it's not a financial windfall. We get barely enough to survive, and there's a cap on how much we can make, meaning that one emergency will be the end of something in our lives. For instance, my van broke down 3 years ago. Pretty costly expense. I don't get enough from Social Security to fix it. And if I happen upon that money somehow, be it a gift or whatever, I could lose my disability because of the cap. And so eking out some bit of joy off of what little we get is not wrong. Plus, Before I was disabled, I spent my whole life working, paying taxes, and paying into those benefits. And so I'm getting nothing for free. I hurt myself on the job. Now I receive benefits that I spent half my life paying into. I worked from the time I was a teenager up to the time I was about 30. And at post injury, I tried to get back in the workforce. But around here, unfortunately, with my skill set, education level, and ability level, small community, not not any options. I got turned away from jobs that I thought I would never even apply to. And so don't let people guilt you into not living life. Again, I'm not doing this to show off or anything. It's multitasking. It's been a long, long, painful day. It's evening time. I'm just now getting moving around. And I'm killing a couple of birds at one stone, so forgive the dumbbell interruptions. But it does fit what I'm talking about. So if you want to go out and buy you a video game, buy you an action figure, get some other kind of nerdy shit, go out, see a movie, see a show, do it. You want to pick up the dumbbells like I am? Do it. You want to try something? Do it. Because a try is never wasted. A try is never a fail. It's the worst you'll get out of it is a lesson. The best you can get out of it is something that distracts you from the ever present pain. So that's it. Come back to the channel tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing my comic book unboxing, my weekly unboxing. You'll get to see what I got for this week. And I usually post these videos about 3 o'clock or so, but this is a message I want to get out as soon as I recorded it. So this is going to be a different time from when I usually post. But I think, like I said, it's a very important message to get to you. Don't sit and wait to die because shitty folks want you to feel awful because you can't quote unquote contribute. You contribute plenty. So that being said, you guys have a good way. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Mountain Time for my comic book unboxing. I'll see you then.